Hello everyone, Thor here. First of all, I hope you are all doing just fine in these strange corona times. And I would like to share with you some work I've been doing in the past 2 or 3 months. So let's jump into it. As some of you probably know, a few other guys and me are doing some project where we are trying to make web-based planner for IL2 box, and not just a planner. We would like to make it COW capable, what we were used to see in old IL2 1946. So this is the main menu for this project, but this is not what I want to talk with you today. Uh, Basically, after we make the box thing all together, we will definitely try to extend that to Cliffs of Dover and possibly to DCS, so all of the three main games are covered and able to make campaigning through the web browser. So what happens and why I'm saying that, since this project is nowhere yet finished, not even for BOX, and in the meanwhile we all know that Blitz Tobruk came out. I was thinking, maybe, just maybe, if I could make the code which would implement what we were used to see and use in all COW into the new game. Yes, it does look the same when you take a look at the mission, but it's nowhere near the same. So I'm gonna close this and let's make a quick mission in all 46 and compare it with the new Tobruk thing. Okay, here's the old game, and let's open the full mission builder. So we're gonna load the map, Libya. Zoom in. And I'm gonna add one flight. Okay. Okay, this one. I'm gonna add it, and I'm gonna make it to land. And I'm gonna add 4 planes, default weapon, blah blah blah. Okay, now I'm gonna add some artilleries and tanks. Then I'm gonna add some stationary stuff. Okay, let's make the artillery first then. some stationary armor. I'm gonna use the same tank here. And then I can add some ship. Stationary. Let's add some moving ship also. Then I can add some camera or something. Yeah, let it be camera. And what? Front line, let's see. Okay, save. So we have a basic thing from which we were used to initialize the SEOW campaigns through the software. And I'm gonna save it and I'm gonna exit this thing. And now I'm gonna make the same thing more or less in Blitz thing. Okay, here we are in Blitz. Loading map, Tobruk. Okay. A lot of things are missing in Tobruk, what we had in all 46, but a lot of things are also implemented and set to some new levels. Okay, let's do the ships first. As you can see, this mission planner is pretty much the same like we used to do in 46. Definitely much easier and with more sense than in BOX, but of course with less logical things what we can have in BOX. Okay, now let's add stationary ships. No, sorry. Okay, now I'm gonna land one flight of planes here. SEOW, when we want to initialize the campaign and basically populate the airfields, we need to make them land on that particular base we want to use. Okay, landing. Let's use desert. Okay, so that's it. Let's add some artilleries. this game stuffs are behaving a little bit different than all 46. So we need to select the tanks which you set on the map won't just fire if they are not in this particular artillery mode, because they can be in static mode too, which will make them inactive and they won't shoot when enemy approaches them. So I'm adding this artillery tank, and then I'm gonna make some stationary thing, static. Yeah, the same thing. Okay, now we can add some vehicles. Let's add this column. Okay, and now we could create one column. Okay, now we can add the custom created column. Let's add 2 of these. And let's add some cameras. And frontline markers. Okay, this is it pretty much. Let's save it. Let it be here. Test. Okay. Now I can close it. And let's see what pretty much the same mission look like in editor. Tobruk. And then we open 46. Okay, and we're gonna move it to a new instance. Okay. On the first look, it really does look the same, or at least similar, but it's not. Like 80% of the things has been changed. So the only thing I saw it was completely intact were the front markers and the buildings, which I didn't add any of these inside. Of course, the waypoint system has been almost the same because in Tobruk we have splines, spline roads, and these things. I cannot open any of the documents about the weapons itself, so I need to make each of them separately and take these speeds and add them to the database table, which is basically used for SEOW to be able to make anything from this data and in the mission we are trying to build or analyze. So this is it more or less. Now let's do the initialization part for the actual campaign. I'm gonna close this. Okay, starting. I still didn't build the actual program. I'm using it from the editor. So first of all, I'm gonna flash the database. Let's say test theater campaign. It doesn't matter which date it is. Oh, okay. I didn't set the template, so it didn't extract any of my units. I'm gonna flash it again, and I'm gonna select template, and in this case I'm gonna show where is what I want to incorporate in this new campaign, in this new mission. Okay, new campaign has been created. Now we're gonna remove stuff in progress. This plane needs to land and these columns needs to stop, so I'm removing stuff in progress. Now let's open the thing in the browser. Yeah, it's still buggy. I didn't do much of it. The basic idea was I'm gonna try to make the thing work in one small sector, and then I want to extend to all the roads and the air bases and the cities and stuff like this. So basically I made the road system only for this small part, and I added just one airbase to be able to make a proof of work, and I'm gonna build further from there. So this is the basic SEOW main window when you enter the sector, and I'm gonna select the medium. Yeah, as you can see, we have some errors connected with the airbase. Not sure what are they now, but let's see. Okay, so over here, if you remember from the previous few minutes, I added 2 platoons. We created half-track platoon. Then we have some artilleries over here, and then we have a fuel column, and we have some tanks. Basically these were set here as an artillery unit, but when you initialize the campaign, it doesn't matter if you have set the static inactive or anything. There will be all of them will be able to be planned in the mission, and they will be active. This is valid. This inactive thing and static thing is valid only later when you lose fuel and stuff, and they actually became inactive and they won't shoot and stuff like this. So we have 2 columns, a few tanks, and we on the airbase we landed 1 flight of Messerschmitt 109 E7s. Okay, so from here I'm gonna make a plan for the column, just few points. Finalize. I'm gonna plan ship. Analyze. Then I'm gonna plan this tank to move around. Ah, okay. I didn't specify any settings for the time, so we are on the basic 60 minutes time. I'm not gonna bother with that at the moment. We just want to see how this thing make the mission. Okay. So in the next mission we have column, tank, ship which needs to move, and then we will plan the flight of these planes to take off. Okay, Messerschmitt here. Yeah, we need to put some fuel on the airbase, otherwise the planes cannot take off. Okay, let's add some fuel. Refresh. Okay, now we should be able to plan this flight. Some glitch, I would say. I'm gonna simply land this flight. Okay, over here we don't have loadouts yet. It's way different than in all game, since there are no other planes added to the map. We cannot select any escorts. Okay, finished. Registered. Okay. So we have the one column, tank, ship, and one flight. Let's build the mission. Uh-oh. So, oh yeah, we need to set the weather. Weather has not been done yet. No. Okay. Mission is 700 hour. So I'm gonna add this stuff manually. Okay, it should work now. Okay, air mission. Now let's open the mission just created. So this is the one. And everything is inside, and it's how it needs to be, more or less, for the new game. But let's open this mission in the game and see what happens. Of course, guys, this is still work in progress, and I'm not a programmer. I'm doing this for fun. mission. Open. We have the ship planned, others remain stationary. Then we have a tank platoon planned, and of course we have a air flight planned. I'm gonna set myself into one of these planes and we will just start the mission to see how that looks like. Two other ships remain stationary. And ships are shelling the airbase. Okay, let's go to vehicles. Platoon of tanks. Oh, sorry. Just one tank, single tank. We have a flight. Speed up. The planes are taxiing, and when they reach the runway they will take off. Will make a flight and they will land and return back to the parking spots where they came from. Okay, we can kill it. Okay, so now the game has produced some event log. We are not going to do this analyze thing in this video because I haven't tried that yet. My friend Untamo made the script which will basically return the SEOW understanding event log, which should work with the mission, but I haven't tried that yet, so this is for some other future video or not. My plans are to make this campaign first for Tobruk and then to switch to Battle of Britain, Cliffs of Dover actually. There are tons of work to do. The weather system needs to be coded. I need to make all the air bases in the on the map. All the road network, I just made one small part to see if they're gonna follow the road. So far they are doing that, but not that good as I would want. So not all 3 or 4 complex movement things from COW are working, but simple one is definitely working because it doesn't care about the road network. So I need to investigate it, how to deal with it, or or can it be done, and then continue to do the rest. What else? Basically, the problem is we don't have files in this game, so I cannot extract what are the ranges, what are the speeds for all the vehicles available in this Tobruk and Cliffs of Dover game. So all of these needs to be tested manually and then added to object specification table. All the column needs to be extracted to the table. In short, a lot of work, and I don't know when this is going to be finished, but definitely it should be quicker than through our other project for Box, where, like I said, we would want to incorporate the Cliffs of Dover and Tobruk also inside. So this is basically some step in between, which is quicker to finish, and so we can all enjoy in Cliffs of Dover and Tobruk campaigning through COW system. Of course, COW is free. It will be free for everyone after I finish it. However, uh, if you would like to support this work, you can always put some money over PayPal for beer and snacks. And that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. See you. Bye.